Hello everyone. This is Martha again. I'm back under my channel Nurse Kumbu, and I've been having a lot of questions pertaining to IELTs and how to be successful with the English exam. So this is basically why I made this video. This is specifically for IELTs. Any questions that you have pertaining to IELTs, I'll try and explain just briefly what I know, and then you can probably just research some more and then find out some more information. So what is IELTs? So basically IELTs stands for International English Language Testing System. So basically it's a standardized English exam that is accepted pretty much everywhere. That's overseas. You can talk of Europe, you can talk of the United States, Canada, Australia. These are some of the examples that I would give you about IELTs. So what is it all about? So it comprises of 4 categories. You have the speaking part, which is just like 15 minutes. The speaking part is where you have an interviewer talk to you. They'll give you a scenario, or they can ask you basically whatever. All they want is just to know your fluency in English. And then there's also the writing part. The writing part is there's writing and reading. Reading is why you have they'll give you an article and then there'll be questions, more of comprehension. And then the writing part is where you are given kind of graphs. You can be given a diagram so that you can be able to interpret it in English. So basically it tests your English capabilities. How good are you with speaking? How good are you with writing? How good are you with reading? And then the fourth part is the listening part. The listening part is kind of tricky. They play something on a radio. You listen as you answer the questions that I'll outline for you. So the entire exam might take you about 2 hours, 45 minutes, close to 3 hours. So it's in bits and it's in bits and pieces. So basically that's what IELTS is all about, and it is done by the British Council that is in Zambia. I don't know about these other places, but I know that in Zambia it is done by the British Council. So, and there are also 2 parts. There's what they call the academic part and the general part. So the academic part is the one that the academic part is the one that they usually use to if you're looking for, if you're looking to start school, if you're looking to probably look for a long-term job in an overseas place like Europe, USA, Canada. So there's there's academic and there's also general. The general, I think it's basically for, I don't know, if you're looking for a job, or I'm not really sure about the general part, but probably you can just read some more. But the one that is needed if you want to look for a job as a nurse in the United States or in the United Kingdom is your IELTS academic. And this is done by the British Council. So you can actually book for the exam online and pay online. And then when you go to the website of the British Council, it will outline for you the available dates that they have, how much the tests are and all that, and when you can actually take it. The last time I took the test, it was like 2,200 for the academic one. That's just a standard. But if you want to go to UK, you can write the UK VI. When you write the UK VI, it means that you won't have to write another test as you start processing for your visa and immigration. So if you intend to go to the United Kingdom, you can actually do 1 test. That's if you're pretty sure that you're going to pass it. Yeah, so you can do the UK VI, which has the immigration and the visa processing part of it. So the test itself is basically a bit tricky. You need to prepare. Most people don't prepare. They'll be like, it's just English, what is new? But you need to practice. Just like any other exam, if you go in and prepare, you're definitely going to fail. It is an easy exam if you prepare. What you need is to practice, practice, practice. I can't emphasize more. And then there's no need for you to really pay anybody to help you or to teach you or anything, because there are so many free websites that you can go to and just learn. I use Samsung, an Android phone. So if you have Google Play Store, you can just go to Google Play Store and put in your IELTS Academic, and then it's gonna give you a lot of free apps that you can download on your phone and practice whenever you have time. And then on YouTube again, there's this lady, IELTS Liz. She actually breaks down the test, the exams pretty well, one by one, and it's really easy to understand her. She actually helped me a lot as I was preparing for this exam. So there's quite a number of free stuff that you can actually use to learn and to practice for the IELTS exam. And then always book for the exam when you know that you are ready, because you don't really want to spend money. It is costly back home. It is costly, so you don't really want to spend money and then go in unprepared. So I would advise you to probably just read up, practice, and then book for that test and exam when you know and you feel that you're ready. It can be done, and a lot of people have managed to do it. I know quite a number of people that have actually, written it several times and all, but most times if you know what you want in life, it's just about determination and commitment. If you're determined and you know what you want, you're going to work hard towards it and achieve your goal. Basically the test itself is not, just like I said earlier, it's not so difficult. It's something that can be done. So I would advise you to just practice and spend more time to practice. For the speaking part, especially if you have a family member that can actually go through with you, or somebody that can interview and then just get to practice your fluency, you can just have somebody interview you and then get to know where you stand. And then for the writing part, a lot of people have trouble with writing and the reading. Reading is pretty much easy. I think for the reading part, a lot of people get to fail because of the time factor. Because you are given the articles are pretty much boring to read. I can assure you of that. They're really boring, but you have to know how to just to scan and look for the important information in the passages that you're given. You have to be fast, because I think it's just about an hour. It's about 60 minutes. So you're given 60 minutes to answer all these questions. So each section has a paragraph, and then you have a set of questions after each paragraph. So it's about how quick. Usually the first paragraph is easier, and then it gets tougher as you go on. But it's something that you can actually do and achieve, because one thing I always tell myself is that if somebody did it, I can also do it. So if it has been done, it means that you can also do it. So the first thing is just research, know what it is, know what is needed of you, what is expected of you, and then go ahead and practice before you book that date. And usually you can actually even just book in advance, probably 3 months in advance, and then have yourself give yourself some time. But I don't think you really need 3 months. Probably even a month. If you don't really have a lot on your plate, a month is good enough for you to practice and take the test. So IELTS is basically a standardized English exam that they usually use for non-native English speakers. So they want to find out if you can actually function as a nurse, as whatever professional that you are in their country. Can you speak English? Can you communicate? Can you do what is expected of you? Because when there's that language barrier, I guess you cannot deliver. So it is a standardized testing system that they use to actually just know where you stand, if you're fluent enough to get your job done. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I would love you to just hit the like button and subscribe. I'll appreciate that. Thank you so much for your time.